Hey, what's going on, YouTubers? I'm back again here right now. Sit down, talk to you guys. Just pretend you're me for a minute. That's a good one, right? All right, check this out. I'm here, man. I'm just sitting down, talking, getting to know you guys once more. And it's been a while since we talked. Let me tell you guys something, man. Being somebody, it means you gotta really have a good idea of what it is that you want to do. Let me give you an example. Let's say you read something on YouTube. I've studied a lot of things on YouTube, but the main thing I studied on YouTube is, you know, detail. I've seen a show called Detail, and the show talks about strategy. Now, a strategy is a plan of action. You put things and you initiate it. A lot of people don't know what a plan of attack is. Now, you could come from a right angle, you can come from a left angle, but the main angle you should come from is an angle that no one's never seen before. Now, here's the scenario. Detail talks about how to put that plan and initiate a plan. Some people don't know what a plan is all about, but every day you got to wake up with a plan. Now, the way you wake up with a plan is you got to figure out where your steps are going to lie. Now, a lot of people don't know how to establish those steps because they have no idea where to start from. Now, if you look at the whole world in general, there's a piece of pie that the world doesn't know. Now, for me, for example, detail tells you that you gotta have something to give, whether you're talking about how you got to become the person you became, or how you got to the level of success you got to. Now, whatever success you're trying to get to, it takes like maybe a minute or two to get to that success. But successful people start at the bottom. They don't start at the top. That's your plan. You got to start at the bottom and then work your way up. And a lot of times you might not get that same, initial plan. The plan might change. And when it does, you say to yourself, man, this plan had changed. But let it change. Let it fuse into something that you've never seen before. A lot of people don't know how to start a plan. Now, when you have a plan, you build off of it. You build off of it. And the more you build off of it, the more people are going to be drawn to it. Now, it took me a while to understand what success is. To me, success is starting off at the beginning to get to the next step. You got to step up to the next one because a lot of people don't know how that angle hits them. Okay, now, reason why I say angle, because you gotta have something that gives people an idea of where you stand at. A lot of people don't have that idea. They don't know where to even start from because they don't have a plan, a master plan. Now, the master plan can be you just working a job and trying to be stable for 2 years. That could be your plan. That could be your career. Sometimes a career goes in many directions. A lot of people be like, man, I need a career change. Why? You're stable. You're on a job. You're working. You're getting skill. You building an ability to learn and to grow and to train others. You're going to share your experiences. A lot of people are afraid to share their experiences with other people. You shouldn't be afraid at all. You should be really willing to take risk that you've never taken before. A lot of people don't take risks. That's why they stay where they are, average. They don't go beyond the glory that we were given, the power that we were given. See, the reason why I'm sharing this with you guys because a lot of you guys don't know what it takes to be a real winner. To be a winner, you gotta take the time to practice, man. You gotta put in the work. You got to put in the effort to move forward, to go ahead. You can't move forward unless you don't know where to start from. You got to have a starting point. You got to start somewhere. A lot of people don't know how to start. They don't even know what it takes to be successful. Success starts with just you making an effort to be at a high level. Now, the high level comes with a price, but you gotta work at it. You're gonna struggle. You're gonna have some battles. You're gonna have some wounds. You're gonna have some scars. That means you're gonna bleed a little bit, but that's what it takes to get to the next level. Now, it's not rocket science to be successful. You don't have to be successful at TV or be on TV to be successful. You could be successful right at your house, or you could be successful driving a car, or you could be successful creating a song. It depends on what you want success to look like to you. You can create a legacy of the job that you work at. You can create a historical moment through you. History has shown people of success. Now, the way that happens to be successful, you got to really, really know what it is that you really want to do. A lot of people don't know what they want to do. They just want to go forward, work, come home. That's it. Be with their family. That's success, raising the family. Raising a family, it takes two people or more to raise a family. Now, the way that happens is that you gotta look at how do you raise a family. Nobody knows how to raise a family. Having kids, it takes serious grinding responsibility. You gotta be dedicated. You gotta put in the time and the effort. That's what I mean by practice. This is an experience that you need. You need to get experience because children takes time to learn things from. They teach you a lot, even in a short period of time. It took me this long to realize that what's important to you may be important to the next person. Excuse me. And the next person and the next person. Now, dedication comes from someone who's been putting in the work and putting in practice. Now, how you practice depends on how you look at what you're doing to get to that practice. The reason why I'm going to these different details because the details tells you a lot about a person. Like you can sit there for hours and hours and you will have no idea what you're doing. But if you have a conversation with someone and you hold that conversation, that's success in itself. Some people don't want to hold a conversation. They just want you to move forward, and they feel like you taking charge of the conversation will initiate a plan of attack. People feel like they're being attacked all the time. You can't feel like you're being attacked all the time because situations happen, things happen, people happen, and you gotta find a place in this world that makes everybody important. And sometimes people might not feel that way, but you gotta find what brings attention to detail because everything's about detail. Once you find out the solution to the problem, then you be like, man, I figured out a better way to get things going, to get myself in a better position to be successful. Success is not scary, y'all. It depends on what type of success you want, So remember that. All right, guys, it's about that time. I know I made this short, but I think that you guys learned enough about that. I like sharing my day, sharing the time with you guys because I know that a lot of people don't share. I made it short because I know that it's better for you guys this way because you guys might have questions, comments, concerns. I don't know what type of questions you might come up with, what kind of concerns you might have, whatever, asking a lot of questions about certain things, I can be helpful to you. So just remember, excuse me, whatever it is you want to do with your life, whatever it is that you want to become in life, whatever it is you're inspired to become, take the time to practice and get to know yourself and be passionate about it. Don't go into something that you're not passionate about, that you know nothing about. You can get the training in it, but remember, it's all about the way you look at it and the way you see how other people going through it. All right, guys. I'll see you until next time.